go, right? Ready to get this over with?
Oh,
me too.
yay.
Me too. I don't like standing in front of people, so don't mind me while I shake and get all nervous and pretty fun. I got donuts and coffee in the back for everybody. Please stay awake. I can't sleep, so you can't either, okay? All right, today I'm going to be giving a briefing on troop leading procedures. I apologize, I'm probably going to be walking in front of the screen for you guys, but I'll try to move around. Troop leading procedures today. The overall classification of this brief is going to be unclassified. We're going to go ahead and start with a risk assessment. First, quick risk assessment. I got some cords over here. If in case of a fire and you guys need to escape, please be careful of these cords. Be cognizant of these wires. Don't fall asleep, please. You know, a head injury on the table can be severe, and I'm not really good with needle sticking, so. Thank you. And we're also, okay, so driving on, we're going to go over the troop leading procedures. We're going to go a little bit into the definition and the theory. I'm also going to go over the troop leading procedures, obviously. Do a quick summary, and then answer any questions you guys have. All right, so troop leading procedures, what are they? Somebody want to throw a guess out without reading the screen? You've all heard it, right? Who's been BNOC or WLC? Right? Yeah, pretty much all of them. Most of them. Hopefully. Troop leading procedures. They're a sequence of actions that enable a leader to use available time effectively and efficiently in the planning, preparation, executing, and assessing of combat missions. They're a tool used to assist leaders, period. They're not a set form of rules. You can switch things around at your own will, but they're a tool. They should guide leaders into their assessment, help them perform admirably under their command. All right, you can go ahead and hit it a couple times. I'll put some cheesy animation in here today. The 8 troop leading procedures: receive the mission, issue a warning order, make a tentative plan, initiate movement, conduct reconnaissance, complete the plan, issue the operations order, and then supervise and refine. One more time. Did you know that TLPs were originally created to help leaders quickly develop a combat order? Okay, they were used on the fly. Not much time to prepare orders. Had to get orders out to the troops. Cool? Cool? Oh. Yeah. All right. Next slide, please, Brett. Before we begin, I want to make sure you all know that TLPs are not a set form of rules. They were created as a guide to assist leaders in creating orders. These steps can occur multiple times. In fact, the last step occurs throughout the whole process. Next slide, please, Brett. Receive the mission. First step in troop leading procedures. The leader first receives the mission, whether it's via warning order or operations order from higher headquarters. Okay? Besides receiving the mission, he also must assess the time that he has ready for planning. As a result of this time assessment, the leader must prepare an initial timeline for planning and execution or a mission analysis. Next slide, please, Chris. Receive the mission. We have all seen this, correct? Anybody not heard of METTC? METTC. Everybody's heard of it, right? Sergeant Warren, could you tell me METTC? Just kind of read them out loud for me, please.
METTC is the mission, enemy, terrain, troops available, and time and civilian forces.
Great. Thank you, Sergeant Warren. Just to summarize this, okay? Pretty self-explanatory. Pretty self-explanatory. Mission. I need to know what's going on. Enemy, I need to know who my opposing forces are. Terrain, what are we going through? We going through mountains? We going through swamps? Troops available, is it just me and Sergeant Perez? We're not going to get anything done at that time. Time, how long do we have? And civilian considerations. Are there people out there with IEDs, things like that? Who's going to be in the battlefield? Let's hit one more time for me. Thank you. Mission analysis is important because leaders must have a clear understanding of the mission, period. They need to know what's going on because they're not talking about their welfare, they're talking about the welfare of us and our troops. Next slide, please. All right. The results are then used to formulate a stated mission, an initial commander's intent, and an initial risk assessment. Understanding the mission is one of the most critical steps in mission analysis. Next slide, please. All right, second step, issue a warning order. After a commander or leader determines the mission and assess the time available, he should immediately throw out the warning order. Anyone want to guess what the warning order goes to? Who does it go to? Who gets the warning order? Troops, yes. Thank you. Like SWAT, right? If a platoon leader throws out a warning order, who would he pass that to? SWAT, right? Correct. Yes, very well. With that being said, obviously company commanders pass it to their companies, battalion commanders pass it to their battalion. This allows the soldiers to begin planning and preparing for the upcoming mission. The most important thing is not to waste any time. Once the leader receives a mission, an upcoming mission, he needs to put that warning order out. There are things that need to get done. We got to get supplies. Our troops have to work on those trucks. They have to fix those parts of the truck that they overlooked, that they didn't want to get. Okay? It's very important. Next slide, please. All right. Make a tentative plan. There's 4 steps in making a tentative plan. Course of action development, course of action analysis, course of action comparison, and then selection, and then commander's critical information requirements, or CCIRs. We've all heard of those. All right. Next slide, please.